Hi guys, so it's my honor to answer as many questions as I can of yours that you placed in my Britney Spears video. I'm just going to go through as many questions as I can. I might answer some other questions in other videos as I go along. Okay, question from Newmon Freak 1. And they ask, who is Creepy Hand? Oh, and how did you get started with YouTube? Love your videos. Creepy Hand says that he's opening his own Facebook channel so he can answer all questions that you have about Creepy Hand. So I'll let you know when it's up and running. How did I get started with YouTube? I posted a video. I've got a question from Ali Som, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, sorry. I love your videos, and how did you get into doing makeup? Well, I got into doing makeup at a time when my former job kind of petered out and I wanted to experiment with different things that interested me, so I took lots of different courses, and one of them was makeup. I took a couple courses at the London College of Fashion. I learned what... Bloody bog! So I learned what brushes to use for what, and basic makeup techniques. I've got a question from Definitely, and she asks, where do you originally come from? Must be the UK since your local supermarket is M&S, but your accent sounds like a mix of American and English. Thanks a lot. So, okay, so I'm gonna make this as simple as I possibly can. I'm half Latvian, half Persian. I was born in America, and I grew up in France and in England. So I'm a Latvia Persian American of French-English upbringing. And I was born in Miami. Woo! Okay, a question from Zeej. I think that's how you pronounce your username, I'm not sure. And what is your weirdest hobby? Love your vids, hope you'll answer my question. Okay, my weirdest hobby, I'm not sure if it's called a hobby, but I do like to just break out into song at completely inappropriate times. Not necessarily in public, but when I'm just around the house. So if I'm eating a banana, for instance, I might just start saying banana, 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 banana. You know, like, and whatever I do, I can just make a song about it. So you can imagine that's why I have so many friends. Okay, question from Adamo Makes Music. So is that accent fake? This one, no, it's real. Lauren 14709 asks, who is Creepy Hand? And that's something Creepy Hand will answer himself on his Facebook when he opens up his page. Cupcake Fiend 5 asks, what is your natural accent? It's the accent that I'm speaking in now. Nina 20606 asks, what's your fave foundation and which one would you recommend for pictures? My favorite foundation at the moment is Mimi's Flawless Cream Foundation. I've got quite dry skin and I find this formulation quite hydrating, as well as having medium coverage because I don't have very good skin. Teenager 00 asks, what is your favorite movie, the one you'd watch over and over again without getting bored? My favorite movies, I think, are any one of the Matrix trilogy or the Harry Potter films. In both cases, I like the fact that supernatural is a prevalent theme, and that's what I enjoy. AG Doll Diaries asks, what's your favorite tutorial you've ever done? Your biggest fan, Katie. Hi Katie! I think you were a subscriber years and years and years and years ago. So hi, thank you for still being a subscriber. And my favorite tutorial that I've ever done, it's basically a witch tutorial that I did last year, and it's for a glamorous witch. I just like the fact that it was quite over-the-top, glamour, voguey kind of look. Oh Smile Oh asks, why don't you change your accents anymore? Well, that's because so many people have complained that they couldn't understand what I was saying, and because my tutorials are at heart basically an instructive message, I found that if people weren't being able to understand what I was saying, it was kind of self-defeating. So that's why I stopped doing accents during tutorials. However, I do really like doing accents, and perhaps I'll do sort of different kind of videos that use accents but that are not instructional. I do like to put accents in bloopers and stuff like that. Rebne asks, what's your favorite kind of cookie? My favorite cookies are something that my grandmother makes. They're crescent shaped. They've got almonds in them and they're rolled in powdered sugar and they can melt in your mouth and they're awesome.